Hello Libras, what is up? Welcome to FlavoredVivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and then I close out with spirit guide messages. With all that said, you guys have a hater, okay? Like, big hater alert. And you're so unbothered. You're just like, okay, it's self-care Sunday. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm focused on my money, CEO energy. I'm recharging my energy. Like, you don't even care about this person, but they're hating on you. They're a spiritual hater. They hate on your light, on your spirituality, on your magic, on your power, and that's because they're running from the truth themselves, okay? They're wasting their time, though, on you. They're wasting their time in their ego. They're looking you up online, okay? They're trying to move in silence, but spirit's snitching. So, meanwhile, you are protected, okay? Your secrets are safe in this energy, okay? Like, I don't feel like it's secrets, but it's like your energy is safe. And they're showing me like this field of protection that's around you during this time right now. Hello everyone. Welcome. So you are protected right now from like whatever this energy is. It's just a hater energy where they're not happy that you're happy. They really saw your life going in like a different trajectory or a different way, and it's just not happening that way, and so now they're mad about it, okay? You do have rotten critics showing up, and what they're rotten with is like freedom, your freedom mindset. You can work in the public eye, you don't have to here, but there's a lot of opportunities that are coming in. That's also what they're hating on, is like their loyalty to you. Not their loyalty, other people's like loyalty, admiration, etc. towards you. Okay, this person's learning a lesson on how to be loyal to their own friends, like how to actually build, this is like the type of person that like preaches about villages, but they don't even want to be a villager. They just want to treat all the villagers like peasants and have them work for them in some type of way, okay? So they have a lot to say, but what they have to say is all projection. I feel like that's a common theme today in all the readings that I've done so far. The next reading that I'm going to do is Gemini, so we'll see how it turns out, but yeah, who have we done today? We've done Capricorn and Scorpio so far, and then Libra, you're next, and then I want to do Gemini or Sag. I kind of have been like going back and forth between Gemini or Sag. But anyways, you got somebody who has a lot to say about the way that you think and your magic. I don't know, they're just a spiritual hater, and they could be looking at like things that you post online. So like, let's say that you're sharing like, I don't know, psychology quotes online, or you're posting, about your journaling or whatever the heck, your magic, your witchcraft, I don't care, like whatever you're posting, they hate it, okay? They hate it. Singles, I do see that you recently went through a breakup and you're rediscovering like certain hobbies, talents, whatever it may be. You're just investing in yourself, you're manifesting. There could be a lot of rituals being done right now, prayer, etc. You might have gotten ghosted, or you ghosted somebody, all right? Couples, this is a week that you need to fight fair. You need to anchor into that Libran energy. Be present with your partner. You can agree to disagree, but it is a need to, fight fair and evaluate if you are with the right partner. You might end up, going through a separation. If not, we do have 5 planets in retrograde, so that would still be alignment, but that's up to you to decide. Your overall spirit guide is listen to high vibrational music. Your overall tarot card is the moon. But it's because there's this like illusion cast over you where people cannot accurately read your energy. It's being protected right now, okay? Your secrets are safe. Your energy is safe. And why is it safe? Because there's a lot of people projecting onto you during this time right now, and they want you to stay in alignment and anchored into your own truth, okay, with the Queen of Swords here. So let's go ahead and shuffle live and see what we've got live. Let's see what this is about. Messages, please, for Libras. Yeah, a long journey brings reward is showing up right away here, the Star card, and your abilities are being enhanced. Messages, please, for Libras. Messages, please, for Libras. Thank you. Your luck is about to change. So that's why you're being protected here. You have the black cat. Black cats can be significant. And it's like this energy wants to tempt you, to lead you astray so that this good luck doesn't come in. I don't believe in luck. I believe in alignment. And I believe that you guys have done the work to be aligned to everything that you are desiring. However, the card does say good luck. So take it as you will. Maybe you believe in luck. And, I'm hearing that one song where it's like lucky girl syndrome. So that's okay too. Everybody agree to disagree here. Okay. I have way too much Capricorn and Scorpio in my chart to believe in luck. I've got Daddy Saturn just like constantly keeping his foot on my neck, and so yeah, what is luck? I can't even spell that. That is a foreign word. Okay, let's see what we got here. Messages, please. What's the T for Libras this week? What do they need to know? Running came out. Somebody just want to take accountability. Okay. All right. This is, yeah. All right. Messages, please. Divine timing. They can't run from this any longer. Mirror, mirror. Yeah. All right. This is very obvious. This is the energy vampire. Okay. Overall energy. Okay. So there's somebody here who's like secretly, basically they're talking about you. You're in their conversations. They're secretly watching you. It's not really a secret though. The divine is literally snitching on them. Okay. This person is projecting onto you. You're always partying. You're always drinking. You're always smoking and doing drugs. You're always doing this. Mirror, mirror, spirit said. Mirror, mirror. They're projecting onto you here. This person's running like there's divine timing in this situation. Honestly, this sounds like Capricorn's reading, so you get a Capricorn in your chart. I know I got a lot of Capricorn Libras, a lot of Scorpio Libras as well. So this could be somebody that you were once in a relationship with or once had a deep friendship with. They are an energy vampire though, and that's what it's showing up with. Okay, I don't feel like this person like owns their own vehicle, or they're like a wolf in sheep's clothing. There's something going on where it's like plastic smiles. It's fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles, friends in name only. Okay, with plastic smiles here. So be careful of that. And that's what I'm saying. Like they're talking a lot behind your back. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Tell me about running and divine timing. The Chariot card. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles here. This person is somebody who feels like they have everything figured out, but they don't. Okay, this is like that person that's gonna get that like rude wake-up call. Yeah, the Magician in the reverse, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so somebody's in alignment with a really rude awakening here, and they're like running from the fact that they've been like projecting on you and taking things out on you and like not being the best version of themselves that other people need them to be. Okay, that they need to be for themselves. Exactly, the Page of Cups in the reverse. This person's insincere. Okay, they're not. Yeah, King of Cups in the reverse. I told you. In the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. High Priestess in the reverse. I don't know what they're being led by, but they're being led astray. They're not being led by the divine. They're not being led by their higher selves. They're being led by their ego. They're being led by some other type of energy or entity. Tell me about always partying and mirror, mirror. The Hangman in the reverse. Okay, so this person's going to start to see the truth that it's like whatever they projected onto you is actually their own shortcomings or battles that they failed. So, okay, you know those people that are like, you'll see it in the spiritual community, okay, where they demonize everything. They demonize meat, and they're like, you gotta be vegan and be super spiritual. They demonize alcohol. You can't drink alcohol. Da, da, da. Did you know that alcohol was specifically used by the psychics and guides since ancient history to channel? That's why it's called spirits. And so a lot of people are not meant to drink alcohol, but then there's other people where it is okay, and they don't overindulge. They don't use it as like a coping mechanism, right? Or it's like they're saying that you're on drugs here, those types of things, but it's like that person used to be a drug addict. So it's like their projection of their desire, but they know that they can't like beat the demon, essentially. I keep saying demon because they demonize it, but they can't beat that energy, so they try to control it. Okay, the Devil card. It's that type of energy of like that's their own projection. That's why mirror mirror is coming up. They need better self-awareness. Okay, they need to be more reflective in their relationships because what they're saying isn't true. Yeah, Three of Cups, and this is with you. You are their friend or whatever it may be here. And it's like, I'm not allowed to have fun and do those things because I can't handle myself. I can't moderate myself. You know, I don't know balance in my own life. So you're not allowed to. And it's that type of energy here. This could be one of those, you know, like super religious people also that are like, oh, that's witchcraft this, that's witchcraft that. You can't dress up for Halloween. That's witchcraft. You know, like it could be like any type of extreme here. It's somebody going to some sort of extreme. 9 of Wands in the reverse here. You know, but it's their own energy. Yeah, and the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. It's their own energy, though. Just because they haven't mastered it doesn't mean that you haven't, and they're projecting onto you for that. So basically, you're not allowed to have fun because they haven't mastered how to have fun in moderation. So now it's just automatically super bad. Okay. Everything's demonized until you finally understand it, right? And this person does not understand that energy. So you have somebody projecting onto you. This person is an energy vampire, though. They are, yeah, it's time to cut the cords, it says on this card. 4 of Swords. I do see that you are taking a break from them. Did you like it? It was so good, huh? Super yum. We used leftover, so I've got another business, but anyways, we used leftover spinach and like artichoke dip, and then we sliced open some chicken and like refolded it over, well, stuffed it, folded it over and baked it in the oven and made some rice pilaf. It was delicious, huh? Yeah, that was good. My kid really liked it. Anyways, tell me what else we have. Nice, Ace of Wands. Okay. So it's like the more that you free yourself from this individual, this energy, like the better that you feel, the more your passion returns to you. It's like, but being around this person almost dims your energy. Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Entity attachments are a real thing, and I don't know, I just feel like this person has an entity attachment. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Judgment in the reverse. They're not meant to be in your life forever, and I think that you're starting to see that. So there is a need to cut the cord from whoever this energy vampire is. It could be somebody that you were in a relationship with. The High Priestess in the reverse. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. The Temperance card. Your angels and guides are protecting you from this person. This person's trying to get in your energy and like pull on your energy, and they're not allowed to. They keep on getting blocked. You specifically have an angel that is blocking this. 10 of Swords in the reverse here, because they don't want this person pulling on your energy. They don't want this person pulling on your energy. Like this person unconsciously, like they don't recognize that they pull on people's energy in certain ways, you know? Tell me about plastic smiles. Tell me about plastic smiles, please. 3 of Wands. People who's pretending everything's fine when it's not. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're wasting their time. It's like this person wants to curate some sort of perfect picture to like show off to the world or tell everybody all these like good things, but behind the scenes they're a fucking mess. Like this person doesn't know how to be human. And so I see you moving away from them. Yeah, the Empress card in the reverse and the 6 of Pentacles, because they were like breadcrumbing you anyway. It's like they don't have anything of value to actually offer the connection. Maybe at one point in time they did, but I feel like you've outgrown this individual. Okay? Page of Wands here. And yeah, you feel like this person's an opportunist. Like they just use whatever they need until they get what they want, and then they walk away from that. And I feel like you feel kind of used by this person. And I'm not going to lie, I do feel like you were used by this individual in some way or another, okay? So yeah, rebound. Some of this, like you were a rebound friend, okay? Or a rebound lover. Closure here, though. Letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, finally free. You're closing out this cycle. You're finally free from this person. This person is actually, like I said, they're a groupie, you know? A grudge holder is also here too, so they might be like angry at you for being able to see the truth in the situation. All right, bad habits. You know, and I feel like this person has a lot of bad habits of like blaming things outside of them, or like talking shit and like not reciprocating appropriately in certain situations. Using people. They have a bad habit of using people. They avoid their loneliness with other people. So they use people to avoid their loneliness. Like instead of actually going in and doing that inner work, you know, it's like they're convinced like that they've done the inner work, you know, and they're being blessed in life. And then they tell you about this stuff. And you're like, oh yeah, that's so great. And then you know that that's not real. Like, you know that there's a facade around it. Like, you can feel the energy. Let's get into your finances and career, please. Finances and career for Libra. All right. Messages, please, for Libra. Thank you. We have a gift coming in. Very nice. You'll discover new talents and gifts that will lead you to certain opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. You have feather, abundance, easy money, divine intervention, and you have heart showing up here. I feel like you are somebody who is pure of heart. Okay, you're following your heart, you're listening to your heart, and you're letting that lead you in the right places. I definitely see you investing your time, your money, and your energy into the right places. It is giving like 8 of Pentacles energy. Ooh, nice. High grossing month is right behind it, but you also have rotten critic right behind it. Again, freedom mindset behind that. And increase in income. Who cares what another person thinks about what you're doing with your life, because they're not paying your bills, genuinely, okay? I think that you're doing really good. You're making the right decisions. The divine has intervened, and I mean like over all of your blessings, all of your money. It's like you've done that inner work and they're intervening, and they're like, listen, this groupie, this hater, whatever this is for you, they're done. They're being kicked out of your energy. They're not allowed to siphon from you anymore. They're not allowed to use you anymore. You have major gifts coming in, gifts being activated within you. Okay, I see you guys having a job that you really love, feeling very supported by the divine, by yourself, okay, whatever it may be here. Tell me what we have. Some of you guys have a partner that you're feeling really supported by, like you and your partner are very aligned, and it's like joint finances. Okay. You don't see this gift coming in. You're learning your worth, I just heard. The moon card. Yeah. You're learning your worth. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Very nice. Okay. Coming out of like exhaustion, tapping into that passion here. So you're finding your passion again. You're learning your worth and you're finding your passion. And you're recognizing like, I'm not worthy based on like my production and what I, you know, whatever it is here. It's like I don't need to be busy in order to be abundant. I don't need to do this. I don't need to overwhelm myself. I don't need to people please. I don't need to overgive. Like I can have a steady flow of rest and abundance, and you're finding that balance here within your relationship. What is this moon card though, please? The Fool card here. Spirit's asking you for faith right now. Genuinely, for faith. You follow your intuition and faith. You don't need to know exactly where you're going or how you're going to get there. It's just about like, you know, calling the Uber, basically, the spiritual Uber that's going to lead you down the right path. It's just about showing up and being your authentic self. Yeah, 2 swords in the reverse. There are no blockages. I see you moving with clarity here. Okay. 4 cups, and you can't miss what is meant for you. Like these blessings, no matter what, they're going to hit the target, and the target is you. So don't worry about that. I feel like don't like kind of create like scenarios or issues up in your head. Don't worry, or you know, be afraid or manifest worst case scenario right now. Everything is gonna work out, and it's just requiring like this leap of faith. Tell me about the heart card, please. Thank you. The Lover's card and the upright. Beautiful. Choices, decisions, pathways. Making the right choices, decisions, and pathways. This could be you and a partner, also a business partner, even for some of you guys, a romantic partner, you and a coworker, all right? Working together. The Star card for wish fulfillment, and I see you gaining that wish fulfillment here. There's some sort of notoriety that comes from this as well. By you like not giving up, like people are gonna see your tenacity and your drive here. And 5 of Swords, and that you're just like not problematic. You're an unproblematic king, queen, whatever you want to go by, right? But it's like you're not problematic. There's a lot of projection around. Listen, I've said this in every single sign. There's so much projection this week because of the fact that we have a new moon in Scorpio. And that is also pairing up with 2 of the retrogrades that are happening here. So, and we also have a grand water trine. So basically people's shadows are being brought to the light. They're being brought to the surface. Don't personalize this shit. It's being brought to the surface so that people can be like, oh shit, Libra was real the whole time. This person's the one being fake. This person's the one not being real. It's like those types of behaviors are being exposed right now, okay? And that's actually going to happen throughout the second half of retrograde as it moves over into the sign of Scorpio. So it's just being amplified there, okay? People's delusions, people's bullshit essentially is being amplified, and people are recognizing like, wow, Libra was never problematic, Libra was never this, Libra was never that. It's like the truth is coming out about who you are, the Empress, and you're showing up as the Empress, Knight of Cups. You're somebody who's very inspiring, who has overcome a lot, okay, and in your life, in your reality here, and you're getting everything that you want. I don't know how else to say it. This is going to be a really beautiful time for you. You're going to feel very supported, very guided. You're guiding others simultaneously, okay, with just being in your authentic energy. You don't even have to like do anything, but maybe talking about it, or sharing what inspires you, whatever it may be. There's people that are watching, okay, Ten of Swords in the reverse, and they're seeing you overcome something that they try to like stop you with. The spiritual hater could be the one that's like watching here, and they're recognizing, like they're paying very close attention. They are watching you heavily. All right. You have a lot of money coming in, high grossing month though. So this isn't just this week. This is like throughout the rest of the month, interestingly enough, okay? All my readings are timeless always. Yeah, tell me about rotten credit here. Rotten credit, please, for Libra. Rotten critic for Libra, please. Thank you. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They're literally being seen as a fraud. Like, as somebody who doesn't know anything. You're not connected. You don't know this person. What are you talking about? Seven of Wands in reverse. They feel very vulnerable and exposed. Eight of Swords, and they're in their own head. Because they weren't connected to anything. They didn't have the truth. They weren't anchored in anything. Knight of Pentacles here. And now they're experiencing a bunch of delays, unhappiness. They're losing support from those around them that originally trusted them. Nine of Wands. And they're claiming victims to it. Like, oh my gosh, Libra must be doing witchcraft on me. Libra must be doing this. Da, 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 right? And none of that is true here. Okay? I feel like there's going to be a lot of surprises, donations, gifts that are coming in for you. You are in your purpose right now. We love to see that. If you got Scorpio in your chart, that came up in Scorpio's reading as well, okay? For in your purpose. Transformation, yeah. And coming, we're hiring. If you're looking for like a new job, I feel like there's a job that's coming in that's absolutely going to transform your life. And, yeah. It's very beautiful energy, though, for you guys in regards to career. I love that. All right. Singles. What do we got? I need a drink. Singles, please. Singles. Libra singles. Okay. Okay, you guys are definitely manifesting. There could be rituals, prayers being done, okay? Or prayers that are happening, whatever you are into. In your recent past, you have the Soul Truth card. It did come out on the reverse, so I'm going to give you credit there. The Soul Truth card, though, says, the past is affecting your present. Don't avoid the inner work. Release old stories, timelines, and people. So I feel like you are releasing, with this coming up in the reverse, I feel like you're releasing these old stories, these timelines, these people. You're not avoiding your inner work. I do feel like your current energy is kind of like bored. Like, there's really nothing that you're passionate about in regards to like your love life here. There still could be some drama happening from your past, or somebody that you recently broke up with. Yeah, Two of Cups is showing up here. Show me the lackluster. Yeah, Page of Cups in the reverse. I just feel like you're kind of guarded right now, feeling like people are just not sincere, they're not aligned with you, they're immature. Okay, Ace of Swords in the reverse, and it's not 100% true, but it's just like you feel like nobody's coming at you with like truth and stability, or in like practical ways. I do feel like there's a little bit of grounding that's needed with you right now, but that's okay. You're manifesting, you're focusing on yourself here. You're looking for somebody who's more consistent, and tell me about this. Someone here is wondering if somebody from the past is going to come back around. And like actually put in the work. Ten of Wands, I don't think so. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like that's a form of protection. Like Three of Cups is in the reverse. That's not a reunion. So even if they were to come back around, they're still gonna be the same person. You know what I mean? It's still gonna be the same shit, different day. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And if they do come back around, it's because their finances aren't good, okay? Or they're like codependent and they're, you know, hooking you on into a certain cycle. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. It's important for you to walk away from this person. As much as you like don't want to and you're like thinking about them. Five of Wands. This person's really problematic and they've got a lot of drama in life and they bring a lot of drama to you. So right now you're manifesting your prayer, etc. should be really focused on pulling in like true love for you. You know, stepping into your highest timeline, your highest vibration. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Otherwise you're going to repeat a karmic cycle. The Hermit card in the reverse. And you know the truth of this. You hate it though. Like you hate accepting that. I feel like you're having some really late nights right now. Like you're up late at night thinking. You're thinking about this person. This could always be vice versa too. Where it's like if this isn't you, this is the other person. Where it's like they know that they have to walk away from you. They know that they fucked up. They're up late at night thinking about it. Okay. There's truths being exposed left and right here. Two Wands, and there's two different paths that you can go down, and one of them will not make you happy. The other one will make you rich. The other one will be more stable, more guided, more aligned for you, and then one of them is not aligned. Three of Swords, and I feel like it really hurts to have to make this decision, but you know what to do. You know what to do, you just don't want to do it. Like, you don't want that to be the truth, and you might be looking for readings where it tells you otherwise. But yeah, I just, sometimes people aren't right for us, and that's okay. Sometimes they're only right for us in, you know, a split season. Yeah, Spirit's saying like you're over analyzing this. Hermit mode, it's time to really go within. Anchor into that truth. Yeah, and you know what you want, and this person does not align to that. Okay? But you have to, yeah. It's like you want safety, but you're choosing like more self-destructive patterns here. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, you guys have these clashing differences. Be mindful of that here, and, you know, be honest about that so that you can have what you truly deserve. Okay, singles? All right. Couples. Let's see what we got for you here. Couples, please. Libra couples. All right. Reigniting the romance. Okay. Holding on to grudges. Yikes. And relationship check-in. Overall energy is planting new seeds. I feel like you guys have good intentions for each other, but whoever's holding on to these grudges here is going to sabotage the connection in the relationship. When you accept somebody back, you have to accept what was done in the past, and you have to be able to move beyond what was done. Because what you're telling that person and yourself and your own soul, the universe, you know, is you're telling it like, hey, I'm willing to tolerate this behavior. I'm willing to tolerate this. You're also telling it like, hey, I accept that we are human. We all make mistakes, and I fully trust and believe that this person won't do that again, right? Or I won't be doing this again. So let's go ahead and see what this is about. Tell me about reigniting the romance. Judgment card. So you made the decision, and you're like, yep, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try this again. Holding on to grudges. The Magician in the reverse. It's a form of manipulation. Yeah. All right. The Chariot card in the reverse. Somebody is unable to move past something that was done in the past. All right, the Sun card. I do see like somebody is trying to actively heal it with the Sun card here. Six of Wands, but they're not having success with healing through this. So it's like you bring it up in arguments, whatever it may be. And it might not be you. It could be your partner, right? Whoever this is. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. It's just not practical. Like, I feel like somebody wants something, but they're not emotionally regulated enough to actually be able to heal through this and move past it. And I think when that happens, it's so much deeper. Sometimes it's just an individual, right? Other times it's because the pattern continues in more unconscious ways, where it's like you're not asking for your needs to be met, and then we're holding grudges because the person's not showing up for you the way that you want them to show up for you, but it's you. Like, you're not asking them or telling them how to show up for you. For example, whenever my wife get in a, a little argument or whatever, a difference, right? We don't really like scream or yell. We have conversations. But it's always, I'll bring something to my wife's attention and I'll be like, hey, this really didn't make me feel safe, or this didn't make me feel seen, this didn't make me feel heard, right? And then my partner immediately, instead of justifying, will be like, okay, how can I show up for you differently that will make you feel safe, or will make you feel seen, or will make you feel heard, right? And we actively work through it. Now, in order for that, then she's going to have to start showing up in those ways going forward in the future. Otherwise, it's just a pointless conversation, okay? And that's what I'm kind of getting in this energy here. It's like, you guys need to learn how to actively work through things, actively ask for your needs to be met, actively, tell the other person how to show up for you. You need to sit down and have a relationship check-in, okay? Tell me about relationship check-in. Yeah, the Lover's card in the reverse, because you guys aren't on the same page right now. You're just not. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to be. 9 of Cups, you could be feeling like somebody's a little bit selfish, or they feel like that towards you. Okay, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, but you're not like actively working together. The Emperor card in reverse. This could be the father of your child or children. Okay, this could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be somebody that you're married to, your husband. Okay, your wife if it's opposite, right? 4 of Pentacles here, but I feel like the 4 of Pentacles is like somebody kind of like holding back, checking out, like observing rather than like actively participating in the connection. The Hierophant Taurus energy here. Okay, the Hermit card, Virgo energy. Lots of major arcana. So this is a major milestone that you guys are meant to overcome together. The Hermit card in the reverse. You need to start having requirements for each other. This is how you will show up for me. This is how I will show up for you. Like, you guys need to get on the same page. Knight of Swords in reverse. Otherwise, there's just bickering and arguments. People feel the need to be defensive. Okay, the Empress is in the reverse, so I don't see either of you being right. I'm going to be real with you, and I would love to be able to side with you, Libra. I just don't see either of you being right. We have the Empress and the Emperor. This is a married couple arguing over some shit, and neither of you are right. So it's important to be fair, to be practical, like your original card said at the beginning of the reading, where it's like, fight fair, be present in what your partner is saying to you, especially if you love, value, and respect your relationship, 2 of Cups, yeah. So planting new seeds. It's not just about like being like, oh, everything's going to go forward. I do feel like there's a lack of trust in the connection, and that's what this is kind of about. Yeah, the Strength card in the reverse. And the Hermit card in the reverse again. But that's already known. That's very well known. And so it's about building trust in ways that feel safe and secure for the both of you. So this week, do a relationship check-in. Go out to eat, or if you prefer, have a nice dinner at home. Sit down, I don't know, for some of you guys, you might argue over like in-laws or negative friendships. There's something here specific that might trigger it. But yeah, unsafe environment, no emotional support. You guys need to sit down and emotionally support each other and show up for each other. If you love each other, that's what you're going to do. Okay? That's where I'm going to leave that. This week, I need you two to sit down, check in, instead of checking out. Libra, you guys have opportunities that are coming in for you. Messages here. Raise your vibration. We have, this situation is already taken care of. The divine is working with you. They are protecting you. Listen to some high vibrational music right now. I personally like to play it in the background in my house. I just put it on like my bedroom TV. That way it doesn't disrupt like the TV downstairs or the TV in my kids' rooms or anything like that. And I just kind of play it, and it plays in the background to keep the vibe going. Cleansing any of the energy. You are not seeing clearly. Yeah. Get rid of that destructive habit. I feel like the destructive habit is like holding back, holding on to things and not speaking up. And then you're surrounded by false friends. Some of you guys, you're getting bad advice from bad friends, okay? Like, not good friends. There's a need for you to protect yourself, protect your energy, cleanse your energy, work in silence. There might be somebody who's, like, watching you. They're pocket watching you, just to let you know. And then admired. Acknowledge how much you do. So many people appreciate you. So, yes, you got haters, but you also have huge success and adoration around you. There's some sort of accolades. Your purpose is to be heart-centered right now, and for my couples, this is an important person in your life, so ask what this is teaching you. All right, it's just teaching you how to be a better partner, and how to have your partner be a better partner for you as well. It's not anything bad. You're human, your partner's human. Us humans are fucking messy. We make mistakes, okay? Yeah, karmic justice. I pick up the whole deck and karmic justice left. Balance and restoration is coming, but with this new moon in Scorpio, it's bringing up a lot of unconscious things to the surface, and so we are being required to look at them, sit with them, and fucking alchemize them. I love you, Libras. This is what I've got for you guys today. You're protected. Your luck is about to change. I really feel like when Mercury moves over into Scorpio, that's when everybody's gonna have feel this dramatic shift. And that is coming up very shortly. As we move into the Sagittarius season, it's going to feel more light as well. And again, love you guys. Bye. Don't forget to like this reading, please. Bye. Oops.